Hey folks, welcome to episode 47 of this Let's Play series for Shadow Empire. This is eXplorminate. My name is Ben, and we are on round 101. So when I was looking at what was going on with this turn, this is the thing that really rung alarm bells. This is the 3rd Light Infantry Division for Gigare packs, and they have 13,100 men just in one unit, which is dwarfing anything that I've got. If these guys are starting to use armies, which is what this is part of an army, look. This is part of the 6th Light Infantry Army. My cores are not going to do much against them. Now, I don't know how many of these they've got, but there is one way to find out, and that's to get some spies in here. And I don't have a lot of political points, but I'm going to try. So let's see what we can do. Let's send a spy into Gigare packs. So we got one in. I might see if I can get a whole bunch in, just so we can get a better... No, we failed on that one. I don't want to spend too many political points on this, so at least I got a spy in. It'd be interesting just to see. Hopefully that spy should last a little while, and I'd like to see what they've got, because... Okay, so here's how I've obviously been playing quite low tech, relatively low tech. I mean, I'm still at Industrial 1 with pretty much... Well, I haven't built an Industrial 2 asset yet. Industry 2. I've not needed it. And it's getting to that point now where I think... I don't know, like, if the enemy... If one of the major regimes, one of the other ones, kind of invades me, it depends on who it is, but I might have trouble. So, let's say that Vertillo attack us, right? I think that they're probably going to try and go for the nearest zone if they know where it is, which means I can, you know, start doing things like moving out these guns, these anti-tank guns that I've built, and kind of getting these things round, you know, and just stuff like that. I can basically face up to them, get some RPG battalions, that kind of stuff, and then get my, like, you know, an armored brigade, and then just kind of mop the floor with them. That's my idea, okay? So they have got a fair amount of troops, but actually, yeah, they've got cores up as well, look. But they won't have a lot of these. I need to figure out... oh, they've got tank destroyers here, look. Yeah, they're pretty good too. 300mm polymer plating. Yeah, they're better than the guns that I've got, but 150mm armour. So, like, I've got to basically look at the threats that I've got and decide, okay, which is the threat? Which ones are likely to attack? Like these ones, these guys look okay. We've just got to keep an eye on them, right? Just to make sure that those regimes are, you know, the regimes have got the right faction in control. It's when they are highly technologically advanced, with, you know, to a point beyond that I can deal with. Plus they've got a lot of troops. So I think what I'm trying to get around to saying is this. I'm not strong enough to deal with an invasion if I actually get one. I'm doing it's all well and good for me to be wiping the floor with these lesser regimes, and this battle isn't over, right? This war is not over. We've won a few battles. We've taken a couple of zones pretty easily, but there's gonna, you know, it might drag on a bit. Now, I need to start drastically increasing the size of my industry. That's the issue, because look, we're losing metal at a rate of knots now, and metal is expensive on this map. Super expensive. So I'm going to have to start building my industry up, and that is going to be the main focus of the, you know, next few episodes. Really, is I'm going to be planning and figuring out what it is that I need to do in order to get my industry in a good situation. We've mostly dealt with these bad bottlenecks, but I really need... I mean, we are building a lot of stuff now. I think if we look at the construction overview, you'll see that I'm actually building quite a lot. So that's why the bureaucracy is strained. And a lot of what we're building is truck stations, which is going to help an awful lot. So the next thing we need on the list is metals. So we need to start getting metals. And whilst I've still got plenty of workers, you know, or potential workers, you'll see that you've got loads of population that we can use for workers eventually. I should be trying to at least get it out the ground, I think, for the most part. We're also starting to lose oil as well, and I need to get that sorted too. But for example, where there are large amounts of metal, like that's not I mean, that's probably worth trying to get out quicker because it's a bit. If you look, it's usually this one should take 750, is it? But we're only getting 500, and that's partly because. Let's have a look. What is it? It's the difficulty of it's a difficulty modifier. It's really hard to get out the ground here. Although we're getting a positive from the governor, who's a decent miner. So you see the idea, right? So I want to be trying to pull as much metal out of the ground now as possible. As soon as I've got my first high tech plant up, then I can start going for things like more of these demetallization plants, which are like, you know, they actually bring it out relatively slowly until you start getting up to the higher levels, in which case they start pulling it out quite quick. But they're quite expensive to run. One of the things that they are good at though is that they don't take a lot of they don't take a lot of population to run. Oh, that's the high tech. Sorry, demetallization. Look, they require 1,000 workers and 100 just for the upkeep. So 1,100, and that's a lot better than, you know, going in. I guess that's just for 100 metal though. But if you look at something like, let's go to one of our metal mines. Metal mine 3, even a metal mine 1, look, needs 1,100. So it's getting more metal than the than the demetallization place. However, we get a bigger variety of things, and you know, once we start going up the ladder, we start getting more metal, and it starts making more sense to do that. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on there. Let's have a look at the history for the turn. Yeah, it looks like these guys are pulling troops back. They did attack us here, and they lost 10 tanks. That's because we had a GR Cataphract sat there, and they were, you know, 10 GR Cataphracts is going to defend against light tanks quite easily. These guys are readjusting. I was probably wise to start building up a little bit on that border. And that's it. Okay, let's have a look at the vidcom. We discovered fuel. We completed a large tank model. And we discovered rocket launcher. We completed serpentinization. And we also completed quad machine gun. We discovered a heavy armor army. And then we've got a whole load of stuff. Lots of these political aid trucks, which I really like. I think they're a really good. They're a really, really, really good little unit addition. Okay, so decision-wise, Secret Service Council. There's no changes. Economic Research Council. Now there is something that I need to do here. We are getting the option to. We've also got the Military Research Council. So between the two of these. I need to go down into. I want to complete advanced chemistry and get into propulsion here. So now we've not discovered missiles yet, so we can't get that. So I think I might go for synthetic fuel. What are our other options? Our other options are mining techniques. That's a good thing. At the moment, we're still working on conventional small arms, but I think I'm going to stop with that now because I want to. We're not actually using conventional small arms. We're not going to be using it much longer. We're going to be moving into energy. So I'm actually going to stop that now. So while I've remembered, let's do that. So we want to go to the Applied Sciences Council. And then we're going to go to research. And I don't want to go into conventional arms anymore. Vehicle armor optimization would be good. Fuel efficiency would be really useful since we're starting to use more tanks. What does this do? This increases the real production of fuel of your assets. Okay. Cross fertilization makes better quality food. Personal armor optimization. That's going to be good. That's going to be relevant like for a while as well. So armor piercing helps your small rounds get through hard targets. That's quite useful too. I think we'll go for personal armor, mind you. Let's get it up in a few. Let's get vehicle armor optimization up a little further. And hopefully I won't forget about that for like 100 turns like I often do. In that case, we want to be going with synthetic fuel here, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And that will break us into... That will break us through advanced chemistry into propulsion and atomics. Actually, we've already got into atomics, so it'll break us through into propulsion. So then we can start getting some really cool stuff like high-speed rail, electric engines, micro-nuke RPGs. The electric engines, we could pretty much just get rid of fuel at that point and start just generating loads of energy. But this, you've got to rejig your entire industry. So it's a bit of a sort of, you've got to figure out the right time to do it, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be sharing light plasma rifles with anyone else. What have we got on the military side? So guided RPGs might be decent. I think that they would allow us to go for... where is... Hang on. There's a technology that allows you to build manpads. I don't know if manpads actually come with guided RPG. Oh, anyway, it's one of these. And then... So that's one. So we could go for that. Get better RPGs. They'll be good against these light tanks that we're coming up against. Helicopter engine, I think, is military tech. No, that's that's just going for the Air Council, the Air Force Council. In fact, I'm actually going to switch those guys over now as well. Let's just go to the... I want to switch what they're doing. They're working on propeller engine proficiency, which is no good for us now. I think I'm going to go for maybe jet engine. Yeah, we've worked on aircraft design, so this improves the general design of aircraft. Helicopters might be useful while we're fighting these wars, but I think I might go for jet engine. I have found some kind of designs that work with these heavy aircraft and stuff, but I think next I'm going to upgrade my zero guns up to Gauss machine guns.
Understood.
That's not going to take very long, and then we can get some more troops out there. Military Research Council objective. Okay. Now my opponents are starting to use laser rifles. This would be a good thing to go for. Walker hydraulics would also be pretty good. Heavy combat armor would help. That would help against the laser rifles, to be honest. We're almost done walkers, and we've almost done... I think I might go for the walker hydraulics. This might take a few rounds because it's quite far down in the tech tree, look. Walker hydraulics is here. But we're at 61. So once we've got walker hydraulics, then that allows us to build... Where are we? Walkers. Yeah, walkers and heavy walkers. And robotic infantry eventually as well. Although robotic soldiers is a little further down into robotics. But yeah, walkers will be good. They'll be useful. And they're fun as well. Okay, major worker strike in large archive. Let's just give them money. Major worker strike in Canyon Lagoon. Let's give them some money. Waste disposal accident in Salzburg. It's funny that paying them off gives you diplomacy rather than commerce. I think that'd be interesting if there were other ways to raise diplomacy. And a nasty accident with foul-smelling waste covering our streets. Oh dear. Yeah, this should be easy to do. Critical success, well done. Zone city upgrades. Ouroboros to a big town. Yeah, I think we want to do that. That's a really big town. Ergflats, minor city. Wait, I'm not sure about that. Salzburg to a minor city. Salzburg is pretty big. I don't want to just spend all my political points on this stuff though. I do need to start thinking about getting some spies. We are still in the unfortunate position where let's just go to none. In fact, no, let's go to all, sorry. And then we'll go to command skills and covert ops. We still don't have anybody decent who is actually going to be useful. So see, this guy's okay, but he's the director of the Supreme Command Council. I really don't want to put a guy like that into covert ops. Although he's got a much better war rating. Now he'll consider that a demotion, I think, if I put him in there. And yeah, I mean he's going to be... I kind of need someone decent in there. So I don't know. But he's good in intimidate as well. I mean, I'm tempted to actually put someone else in there, and to actually get him in the Secret Service Council, because this guy's just useless. He's actually really messing my game up now. I wonder if we can get a better leader. Let's see if we can find somebody. First of all, let's have a look what we can scrap. Like, just put your fingers in your ears, because this sound effect's way too loud. Okay, Democratic Light Industry. That's actually a really useful card. I'm tempted to play that quite quick. An Emotional Inspector. Don't know what that does. So, so I need to get a decent leader, and he's going to have to be somebody who's good enough to go into the Supreme Command Council. Let's try. Oh, we can't get him. Let's try recruiting military and see what we can get. Oh, of course. We want to go to job type, reserve pool. Okay, is that the guy we got? No, it was her, I think. She's cap 2. She's actually alright. But probably not good enough to go into the Supreme Command Council. Investigation. Yeah, like I just need to get somebody into that job. Let's just go to all again. Just by covert ops. War. We want the war ability as well. Capability, suitability. So let's search by covert ops. So, really, I mean, this guy's cap 2 with War 21, covert op. I mean, he's going to be slightly better than this dude already. He's just got War 15. He's useless. Director of the Internal Council. Wow, he's pretty good. He's really good. But I like having a good internal council guy. He's probably my best. He's obviously my best person, really. Now this person's really good as well. The commander of the 1st Armour Brigade. I kind of want him I want him fighting. Mind you, command rating 76. That's super high. That's super high. I'm going to move him. I'm going to give him a better job. And let's get next term we'll have to get someone in the Armour Brigade. It pains me to do that, but I reckon, right, if we get him, I mean, he might even be good in the Supreme Command Council, because he's got high command look, and I think that's for the Supreme Command Council. Readiness Recovery, Formation Discovery, and Operationalization. No, it's just for SHQ commanders and staff council directors. Who is it we've got in the SHQ 2? Who's the commander of the second SHQ? You can see that. Here we are. Yeah, this guy's not very good. Like, I'm not using that either at the moment. So I think I've got a couple of options, right? I can get Connor Matthews now, who is a really good commander. He's really good. I could get him either into the Supreme Command Council, and then I could put the Supreme Command Council guy, who is also really good, into covert ops. I think that's going to be the job. So let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's. Oops, sorry. Priorities. That's not what I wanted to do.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we haven't got the post. Ah, damn it. I think I'm going to play a political points card because I want to get this done now. So let's go to stratagems, nation, and let's get. Where is it? 50 political points. I want to get this guy into his job right now. So, because the quicker I get some espionage, the better. I wish I'd done this earlier. I just wish that the problem would go away by randomly finding someone, and it's just not. I'm just hitting random buttons now. So we go to management, leader. So the director of the Supreme Command Council. I want you in.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you other job. And yeah, so this guy's going to go into the Supreme Command Council. I think that's probably the best bet for him. And then I need to remind myself of what the skills of the I need to look at Ivan's cheat sheet. I might do that now, actually. I'm going to have a look at Ivan's cheat sheet because he actually wrote a list of what skills are really, really good for which commander. Okay, I'm just going to pause the game. Okay, guys, I'm just going to show this. So, this is Ivan Red, and he very kindly made this cheat sheet, and he, I pinned it, I think, so that people could see it. But basically, the Supreme Command Council is intelligence, and it's administration plus covert ops, diplomacy, and high command. So that's the skills you want for the Supreme Command Council. Secret Service is war and personal combat, and covert ops, personal combat, bribery, interrogation, intimidation. For assassinate leader, you need personal combat skill. If SS Director's personal combat is low, then we can give an advisor with a high PC and attached card when needed. Super useful. So Ivan, if you're still watching, man, thank you so much for that. That's really helpful. So what I'm going to do, and that's why the Supreme Command Council, Blake Orishaw, actually has developed his covert ops really high. Now, this guy has got a high war level, and he should be good. He also is quite strong, and... Okay, so I don't know what his close combat rating is. I forget where that is now. Is it anywhere in here? No, I don't think so. But we can give him a personal guard anyway. See, this guy's got... he's also got Intimidate, which is going to be useful. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rejig these guys. We also then need to find a new military leader in order to put into our... Yeah, okay, so we've also... We don't want to put these guys in. Devona Meteormate. This is the 5th Light Infantry. Yeah, this will be okay. Man, she's got quite a high technical rating, look, so she might be a better... She's got infantry tactics, tank tactics. She might be better as the 1st Armour Brigade. Man, she's quite old. Let's dismiss... Skip Carl's like... he's not good, so... Let's get her in there, even though, mind you, she might be better for that tank, because she's got tank tactics, look. So I think I'll put her in the Armoured Brigade, actually.
Copy that.
So let's just dismiss her. Skip Carl's is... Make sure, yeah, okay, he's only got 17. Here's a cap 2. Kind of crap, though. Let's see if we can get someone better in that brigade. I don't know if we're going to really use it, but... Let's try and get one more military guy and just see what we can get. Cliff Pete Lord. Cap 1. Oh, now we get a decent covert ops guy. Hang on, no, that's the guy No, he's the guy who was in there already, eh? I'm not actually sure. I'm getting confused. Let's just have a look at... Let's go to... non-reserve pool. Yeah, I think he was the guy we just got. Yeah, we actually get someone with covert ops now. Like, he's not actually that bad. He's better than the guy that we've got in there. I think I'll just put one of these guys into this 5th Light Infantry Brigade anyway. So, yeah, he's better. He's probably going to be better. Let's get him in there.
Roger that.
Okay, so he's happy. Supreme Command Council priorities: political power and general stratagems. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that.
Copy that.
Upgrade, yeah, I'm not going to do those. And Senator Extradition, this is with Montefell. Are we actually doing any trade with Montefell? No. We're not. I suppose we could try to get some trade going with them for money. We're losing money as well, look. Why is that happening? We're losing a lot of money. Right. I've got to fix that. So, yeah, I mean, we probably start to need raising commerce again. Drop meritocracy, though. Meritocracy, I really want accomplished envoys here. So I can get this recruit talent too. So I think we're just going to have to annoy them here and increase meritocracy, I'm afraid. Okay, that's that done. So, okay, what else can we do this turn? Let's do the warfare stuff, and then I will finally start thinking about how we can go about increasing our industry. Now, I just want to have a look at. Yeah, we're mostly getting supply here, by the looks of it. Yeah, it's not looking good down here actually. What do I do? There doesn't seem to be much I can do with regards to. That's part of the problem. Okay, that should help a little bit more. What about these guys though? This going down here. Yeah, we need more going down this way. So let's carry on doing what I was planning on doing before, which is building this road down here. Get a sealed road down, so this will. It's expensive, but it's worth it. And oh, it's low. It's way too many industrial points to get through that desert. I won't bother there, but just like this. So this will increase the action points range that we've got going down this direction. And I expect that we'll see a little bit of an improvement with regards to supply down here. Yeah, that does look better. I don't know if it's going to be massive. It's not going to fix everything. I think we probably better get a truck station down here. Right, these guys have got truck station 1. We've got a truck station 1 there too. Transport hub. Let's nationalize that. Okay, so that's going to help, although it's damaged at the moment. But that should help somewhat. That should increase the points we're getting out this way. I wonder if we take this blockage away, that might actually push things downwards a bit more. Let's just stop everything going up that way from there. It looks like we should at least be getting some more down that direction, but it's not the most efficient route I've ever created, to be honest. Well, anyway, let's get some warfare done. And okay, so I think we've got to be careful moving tanks in like this. Because they're not very good at defending themselves. This core. Okay, I want to get the 10th as close in as possible now. So let's get the 10th this direction. I want to get those guys to go around the side. The 11th are going to hold up on this side and form a wall here. And the 1st are going to carry on doing what they were doing this side. It always confuses me that these things don't have any sound effects. Okay, let's move these ones in. These guys are looking a bit shabby. Yeah, they're looking a little bit shabby. They're looking like this. They're going to need some replacements, or to be brought back and replaced with another brigade to do the job that they're doing. No, it's no good. Those auxiliaries are just no good at the moment. So let's get these. Hopefully we can kind of starve these guys off here. And we've got this armor brigade moving down now as well. Let's move those down quickly and just see how far we can get them. This is going to use a hell of a lot of oil moving all these tanks. A bit closer look. I can't move any further. And the HQ can get down here. Okay, in the next few turns we're going to have the armoured brigade down in there, and then we're really going to at least we should be able to punch through this way and then follow through with some of our motorized infantry, the mechanized infantry, sorry, which probably don't want to be sat here on this border now. I might move those around here. There we go. That's what they're for. So yeah, they can't move any further. Oh, we've got the second coming in as well, haven't we? I'd forgotten about those guys. So let's get the second down here, and we'll have the second. We'll have the second as a holding army here to pin these guys in place. Okay, so get these guys down this direction. Yeah, I think they're going to need support there. Not very well dug in. Don't think attacking them is going to work at this point. Let's go and see what we've got over here. Got some GR troops. These guys are... Oh, they're a battle group. That's interesting. Let's just attack these directly here. Okay, we managed to push them back. We did lose some troops. This is unfortunate. Okay, I always say that, don't I? I've just lost some troops, so that's unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, it's just because I'm a really, really bad commander and I make bad attacks. Okay, let's get some... See if we can kill these tanks off. Okay, those guys needed more support. Okay, we managed to push those back. Let's see if we can kill some tanks.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, we managed to kill the GR grade stuff, but we didn't kill any tanks. That's a shame. Stick those in the sand. These guys are fighting in the sand as well, so they're also at a disadvantage. Let's see if my blockers can destroy this group now.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Didn't really kill a lot, but that's okay. Okay, so... Now, are these guys in supply? Yeah, just about. Just about. Whether they're going to get a lot or not is another matter. I don't know the answer to that one. Okay, these guys... So the second are going to be going around this way, so if I get these ones down a little bit further... Yeah, the second are coming this side, aren't they? So let's get the second there. Okay, next turn we're going to try do some kind of maneuver in order to cut their supply. Interesting. Can we go this way? Try and destroy these tanks in this desert. Ooh.
Negative to breach.
That did not work. Okay. They're going to need some backup. Yeah, let's get those down here. I think we've just about moved everything down here. I'll get these walkers around here to see if we can use those as with a surgical strike and just kind of cut, try and isolate something with an encirclement. Let's get the 8th down here. So the 8th now they've actually got a commander. They probably can't replenish any troops, can they? No. No, we can't get any troops down here. There's just not enough supply. So I've forgotten about these guys though. I think large archive is, it's got high danger, but the unrest isn't too bad. Let's get these siege infantry down as well. Let's see if we can't force a wedge down this back end. Some bikes down here too for some more recon. These tanks probably can go down here. Yeah, let's get this siege infantry army around this way. So, yeah, here's the plan, right? So, I'm going to try and use these, I forget which ones they are. Is it the 7th? Yeah, the 6th. So I'm going to get the 6th Machine Gun Infantry Corps as my main infantry force when we're attacking. I'm going to get these siege infantry guys around the back and see if I can, you know, hold the line as an emplacement. The 2nd are going to be a holding force here. The 11th are going to be a holding force down this way. The 1st are going to be a holding force down here. The 7th are going to be an encircling force as well. We've also got the 10th. The 10th are currently redeploying. We've got the 10th now, so they're actually free now that we've got all these guys. So I think the 10th can probably come down this direction. Now, just hopefully, I've got enough supplies to actually yeah, that's going to be a problem there. So we need to let some supply through here. There we go. Maybe probably don't even need that much. Yeah, that'll do it. We've only got a couple of units down there, so just enough so that these guys don't starve of supplies. Now, one of these guys has got a. Oops. Where are we? One of these guys has got desert warriors with them. Sandline Rangers. There we go. So these guys are particularly good. They're going to be. I'm going to be using them to attack quite a lot because they get 50% bonus when they're fighting in sand, which is decent. Yeah, 50% attack bonus. I could have actually put those on tanks, and that might have been a pretty interesting thing to do as well. But let's get these. Let's get the HQ. We'll just put them in this city for the time being. Okay, so that's all that. I think we've done what we can do there. There is another small skirmish going on over this side of the map. We're just literally just killing the last of these aliens, just pushing them back. So I expect these won't last long.
Mission accomplished.
See if we can get in here with. Don't want to lose those auxiliaries. Okay, we got attacked there, but kind of sacrificed some men there. It's often the machine gunners that die as well, which I think is interesting. Let's get these tanks in. There we go, let's get this dirt road up a little way. Go and get some recon on these guys. 60. If I move, do I get more? No. These guys are using lasers now. Yeah, our technology is outdated. Okay, 86 recon, that's a bit better. Going to get a dirt road here. I think once we've killed these guys, I'm not going to worry too much about taking this territory. I'd actually rather Rochoyer Pax and Robespierre Republic had that and started fighting. Now, one of our options, by the way, is to try to get one of these guys, who are at the moment Republicans, trying to get some fanatics or something in power, so that they start attacking everyone around them, because that would be really funny. And tactically, it might be a smart move on our part. Okay, where are these guys going? These guys are going up here. So the 5th. The 5th. where do I want the 5th to go? Let's just move them up to here for the time being. At least so they're all together. Now the 5th, I think they're all upgraded to the latest gear, apart from... Oh, they're a light infantry, so they don't have machine guns anyway. So, oh, these guys are...
Yes, sir.
Get soldier 5s, there we are. Pretty sure we're all soldier 5 now. Yeah, these guys probably could replace one of the other battalions that are fighting down in that main war area. So let's try and do that. Let's see if I can do this without slowing my computer to a crawl. Go and get them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they can't move any further. Okay, there we go. So we've used all our points up. All right then. We've also got these. These are artillery, and these artillery probably want to be going the same kind of direction. Okay, they can't really go very far. All right, so there's not much more we can do with that. I'll just move these by manually, I think. Okay. Yeah, nothing else can move on that regard. So what I need to do now is just have a little bit of a think about, because I really need to start getting my industry up, and that means the first job I've got to do is to sort this problem we got with metal. So I need to start getting some metal up. I'm actually going to get some more ammunition when we've got the opportunity as well. Yeah, we're doing all right for these things. I think we're okay. The other thing I need to do is I need to drastically increase the amount of recruits that I'm making, because I really think that we should start increasing. It's going to be difficult for me to have a lot of these battalions now. I think I should actually start making some of these more of these corps. Like for example, the 1st and the 2nd, I think I might make corps. So once they've done this tour of duty, they're going to come back and they're going to be upgraded to a corps. Hey folks, I've just lost where I was because Battle Wife came in and told me my dinner was ready. So even the most sturdy of generals must stop when it's time for dinner. So I'm just going through my metal reserves now. I forgot where it was I was before I paused the video, so I'm not going to worry about that too much now. Here's a bunch of metals, and I want to go through the reserves, find out the best ones, and look, here at Meta Mountain we've got 26,000 or 27,000 metal, and then we've only got a level 1 mine up there, and it's accessibility 9. So this is the one, man. Let's go and get this one. So here we are. Ah, the problem is though, look, it's just on this route, and we need this route. Also we've got one here, but what about that? That's also a decent one. Oh, this is so disappointing, because what we need to do really, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a supply base 2 here. Now we're getting plenty of. I mean, I tell you what. I think what we need to do is just make sure that this truck station here at Gannett is 1, 2, 3. Have we got a supply base down here? No, we don't. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's get a supply base here first. First job. This will actually increase logistics coming down this way. And then that's not going to take long to get up. We also need to get this metal mine up as well. I don't think I can do that one though. That's a real shame that it's just in that position where it's just a bit awkward to get at, just because it's right on my main logistics route. In Ench or Enk. Ah, look, this is right on here. So yeah, we spent too many industrial points again. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till next turn, and then we're going to try and get this one up. I might not build anything this turn. The only things I might build is just try and get a few more of these anti-tank guns out. I like these static anti-tank guns, and these are kind of overkill actually. These trimmer guns, these are about a 300mm high velocity gun. These will absolutely tear through these things, but they've got a lot of tanks. I'm hoping that they don't attack me. Actually, I don't really want them to, but you might find that we don't have any options, so, or we don't have any choices there, I should say. I mean, if we get RPGs up, we haven't got any decent RPG model yet, to be honest. Yeah, might just leave it for now. Oh, mind you, we can get... Yeah, we could get some trimmer guns here. We could also get these cheaper ones. These are, like, a lot cheaper. And they'd probably do well... These PKs, right? These ones are... They're not quite as effective, I guess. But they should do the job. Yeah, we can't get any more. So these, like, for example, if we're just fighting up against, you know, these 50mm steel platings... These ones should do fine. They're 88mm high velocity guns, and they've got 365 soft hard defense. If you look at that compared to the trimmer gun, they've got over 1,000 or 1,300. But they're a little bit cheaper. However, I think for the relative cost, 124. These have got more hit points as well. They're going to use a lot more ammo when they're defending. Defensive combat use. Yeah, when they're defending, they're going to use a lot less ammo. This game's so great. Look, you even use different amounts of ammo depending on whether you're defending or attacking. It's so cool. Okay, yeah, I want to get some of these anti-tank guns up. They're not expensive. They're just going to be really useful. But for the most part, we just got to kind of be a bit careful about what we're spending now. Yeah, that is going to be it for this turn, guys. So I'm probably going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching, and I shall catch you in the next episode. I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing else we need to do here. I think not. These guys seem to be doing a good job, so yeah. I mean, partly I was just thinking about maybe whether I've got to start moving the 3rd and the 4th down. But I think maybe not. I think we're okay for the time being. I kind of want to just fill these groups up anyway, and just you know, they are there just in case we do get attacked, because this is the big threat. And if we could get some anti-tank guns in this desert here, they'd really struggle to get over this way. They won't be able to get through the mountains. They could probably might be able to try and get into our territory this direction, but you know, really my main territory is easily defended along this mountain range. So yeah, this is going to be the main area. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.